Welcome back. Quick joke. I told my friend I was dating an accumulation function. They said, "Is it serious?" I said, "It keeps adding up." All right, let's find the global minimum and maximum of an accumulation function. We will use a rate function named f of t and an accumulation function named g of x. Here is the definition. G of x equals the integral from 0 to x of f of t dt. Now let's graph both functions side by side, so we can see the story clearly. On the left is the rate function f of x, and on the right is the accumulation function g of x. We will use f of x equals x minus 2 on the interval from 0 to 4. We will use a moving dot to track the x value. When f of x is negative, g of x is decreasing. When f of x is positive, g of x is increasing. Let's start at x equals 0 and move to x equals 2. At x equals 2, the rate function crosses the x-axis, so f of x is 0. That is a critical point for g of x. Now, we move from x equals 2 to x equals 4. Watch g of x increase because f of x is positive. To find the global minimum and maximum of g of x, we check critical points and endpoints. The critical point happens where f of x equals 0, which is x equals 2. The endpoints are x equals 0 and x equals 4. Let's mark those values on the accumulation graph. Now we compare the values. The smallest value is negative 2 at x equals 2, so that is the global minimum. The largest value is 0, and it occurs at both endpoints x equals 0 and x equals 4. That is our global maximum. Final takeaway. To find global extremes of an accumulation function, check where the rate function crosses the x-axis, and always check the endpoints. Thanks for watching, and remember, good calculus adds up.